Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I'm bringing back a video that I haven't recorded in a very long time. So today I'm going to be doing my March sinking fund update. So I'm pretty much going to calculate how much I added, how much I took out of my sinking funds, and how much is remaining at the end of the month of March. So let's go ahead and get started. Right here I do have my transaction log, which is all of the transactions for my sinking funds that I did in the month of March. I already added on the plus column everything that I added to my sinking funds throughout the month, and I do have to calculate that number. I'm probably going to do it in just a little moment. I'm going to go ahead and calculate all of my transactions first. So the first sinking fund that I spent from is going to be Adventures. And so for Adventures, I do have 80, and that would be it for Adventures. I am going to struggle a little bit writing in this planner, so I do apologize for that. The next one is Beauty. I do have a couple of transactions for that. So I have 41, 26, 13, 80, and 15. So I did spend 175 from Beauty. Horrible writing, but birthdays is next, and for birthdays I do have 51, 16, 19, 15, 47, 63, and 100. So I spent a total of 311 from birthdays. Moving on, I do have Casino for 100. So moving on, I do have Clothing as well for 20. And that is it. Moving on, I do have Household as well, which is going to be 11, and that is all. Moving on, I also have Toiletries, which is 34, and that's all. So 34. And those are all of my transactions for my sinking funds throughout the month of March. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of them up. So I have 80, 175, 311, 100, 20, 11, and 34. So that's a total of 731. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and calculate how much I added throughout the month. So let's go ahead and see. We have 35, 135, 60, 25, 25, 40, 25, 50, 35, 30, 100, 35, 30, 30, 15, 10, 15, 95, 100, 20, and 120, which is a total of 1,030. I'm going to write that down right here. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and calculate all of the remaining balances. So for Adventures, we started with 105. I added 35 and I spent 80. So that's a total of $60 remaining in Adventures. Moving on to Beauty, we had 85, added 135, and spent 175. Oh, I think that's wrong. 85, added 135, and 85 plus 135 minus, am I calculating that right? 85 plus 135 equals minus 175. 45. There we go. 45. Moving on to birthdays, we have 355 plus 60 minus 311. 104. Moving on to car insurance, we have 1445 plus 25 is 1470. Car maintenance, 825 plus 25 is 850. Car tags, 180 plus 40 is 220. Casino, 90 plus 25. 90 plus 25 minus 100 is 15. Oops, not 150, I wish. 15. Moving on to Christmas, 265 plus 50 is 315. Moving on to clothing, we have 135 plus 35 is 170 minus 50 is 150. Moving on to electronics, we have 85 plus 30, which is 115. Moving on to emergency fund, 2300 plus 100 is 2400. And then family fun, we have 65 plus 35, which is 100. Fortnite Tuesdays will stay at 45 since we didn't add anything throughout the month. Holidays has 90, 30 plus 60 is 90. Moving on to home, we have 225 plus 30, which is 255. Household, we have 11 plus 15 minus 11, so we have 15. Investing, 120 plus 10 is 130. Medical, 355 plus 15 is 370. Savings, we have 5193, so 5,193 plus 95 is 5,288. Moving on to school. For school, I have 3,315 plus 100. That's easy. I didn't have to calculate that. 3,415. Moving on, Shanyun is in the bank and it still has 500. Toiletries, we have 34 plus 20 minus 34, so that is 20. And vacation, 440 plus 120 is 560. All right, so we have all the numbers ready to go, and I'm going to go ahead and calculate how much I have remaining for the month. So we have 60 in adventures, beauty has 45, birthdays has 104, car insurance has 1470. Car maintenance has 850, car tax 220, casino 15, Christmas 315, clothing 150, electronics 115, emergency fund 2,400, family fun 100, 45 in Fortnite Tuesdays, 90 in holidays, home has 255, 15 in household. Investing has 130, medical 370, 5,288 in savings, $3,415 in school, $500 in Shenyun, $20 in toiletries, and $560 in vacation, which is a total of $16,532, which I'm going to write down in the remaining column. So $16,532 is what we have remaining at the end of the month from my sinking funds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my planner a little bit more to the side. I'm going to take this calculator off camera. I'm going to bring out my binders and we're going to go ahead and count the money, make sure that the remaining balance that I have on my planner is the remaining balance that I have in my envelopes. I'm going to go ahead and get started. For the sinking funds that do have money in the bank, so I have placeholders and the envelopes, I'm going to put the screenshots on the screen when I do count a placeholder. Some of them might not have the exact amount that I have in placeholders just because they have accumulated interest. So let's say, for example, in emergency fund, I don't know exactly how much I have in the bank, but I have $2,000 in the bank, but it might reflect 2015 in the bank account because I have accumulated interest. So for the ones I have placeholders, they might have a little bit more money than it actually has in that I actually have in placeholders. Hopefully that makes sense. So let me go ahead and get started. So first I do have Adventures and it should have 60. These envelopes are available in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60 in Adventures. Moving on to Beauty. Beauty should have 45. Stay tuned for my bill exchange. I'm going to be recording that after this video. I'm very excited because I haven't done one of those videos for a very long time, including this one as well. I haven't done a sinking funds update in a very long time, so it's very exciting. So Beauty should have 45, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 45. Moving on to birthdays. Birthdays should have 104. So birthdays now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Moving on to insurance. Car insurance should have 1470. So let's go ahead and count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 50, 800, 50, 900, 50, 1000. And then I have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 70, 90, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. So 1,470 in car insurance. And I'm very excited to condense this envelope. Cart maintenance should have 850. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So 850 in cart maintenance. Moving on, we do have car tags, which should have 220. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15, and 220 in car tags. Moving on to casino, it should have 15. So it does have a 10 and a 5, so 15 in casino. Moving on to Christmas. Christmas should have 315, so 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 315 in Christmas. I am trying to save at least 100 a month in Christmas, but I feel like lately it's been tough stuffing $50 a paycheck. Clothing should have 150, so 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So 150 in clothing. Electronics is supposed to have 115. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 115. Moving on to emergency fund, we have 2,000 in the bank, and then the rest should be in cash. So 1,000, 2,000, 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 400. These placeholders are also available in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. All right, so family fund should have 100. Family fund now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 100. Hopefully, if you guys don't do sinking fund updates at the end of the month, you guys consider doing them. I think it's very helpful just to see how much you add, how much you spend, and then how much you have remaining at the end of the month. Even if it's not like a big amount like this, I think it's still very, very motivating to do sinking fund updates every month. There are some months where you do spend more than what you added, and that's okay. I mean, we have months that just our expenses are way more than other months. Fortnite Tuesday should have 45, 20, 30, 40, no, 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 45. All right, so we're all set with the first sinking funds binder. Moving on to holidays. Holidays should have 90. So holidays now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60, no, I think it's 70. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90 in holidays, which is for Mother's Day that is coming up. Moving on to home. Home should have 255. So home has 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. So 255 in home. Moving on to household, it should have 15. So 10, 5, 10, and 15. Moving on to investing. Investing should have 130. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 130. Moving on to medical. Medical should have 370. So 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 370. Moving on to school. School should have 3,415. So 1,000, 2,000, 500, 3,000 in the bank. 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 400, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 3,415. Shenyun, I'm going to put the screenshot on the screen. I should have $500 in the bank. Moving on to toiletries. Toiletries should have 20. So 10, 15, 20. Moving on to vacation. Vacation should have 560, 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 400. I feel like that's wrong. 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.60. There we go. So 560 in vacation. And last but not least, I am going to count my savings, which is in a different binder. So savings is in my blue binder, way back here. So let me take it out. And savings should have 5,288. So 3,500, 4,500 in the bank. 600, 700, 800, 900, 5,000. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. So 5,288 in savings. And that is all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this sinking funds update. I haven't recorded one of these in a very long time, so I hope I'm able to keep up with it every single month. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.